Welcome, Twin Flames. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I'm going to do your reading. I hope you're doing amazing. I have already laid out the cards. I was meant to start like an hour ago. So it must be a sign or something. There was something wrong with the charging of my phone. Anyway, I did meditate and the cards are here, but I thought because that happened, I thought, oh, that could be there is some kind of delay. Delay is here. Now, in the past, there has been indecision, not seeing the direction where to go with this twin flame union, but the union is still there, the Four of Wands. It's saying here it is important to remember the journey. I know, and I think especially recently, twin flame readings have been a lot of kind of karmic vibes. But despite of, let's say, the person, whether, you would be a good, a partner together under a roof, compared to the journey, it's saying here, step away from the day-to-day function of a relationship. It's saying here it is important to look at the journey. For those of you that are on a true twin flame journey, it's something here about learning. I also had a vision about a dinghy that was on the ocean. And then someone is saying that the dinghy is broken. Or someone, sorry, the opposite, saying that it's not broken, saying that this dinghy isn't broken. You can go home with it. And the vision is that there is a clear hole, so you can hear even the air coming out. And it's you saying, well, I can see the air coming out. Then there's another person saying, no, you'll definitely get home across the ocean. Even if the air is going out, why would you waste money on it? I don't know why I got this vision, but I thought I'd tell you. It is you here that's saying, no, something needs to be fixed here. There is a hole. I can hear the air's coming out. So here, this message today, it has to do with, there is something you are fixing. There's something you are taking a look at that has to do with your journey. And before you get defensive, it's not necessarily to do with, you have done something wrong towards your person, it's your fault. Or it's just saying here, this journey is meant to teach you to evolve. It is not necessarily to do with this person. So take that message and digest it as you see it's suitable for you. Now, the person's feelings that is showing up, this counterpart part today, that's showing up in this reading is showing up in the Two of Cups. So right now, they are connecting to this union. Right now, their soul feels very much aligned. Their soul feels very much close to yours. And the positive is that with the Judgment, there is a realization from their end that this is a very unique journey. This is a very unique experience, and for you as well. It is going to be a point here where both of you are thinking each to your own, but very much aligned and saying, if it wasn't because of you, if it wasn't because of them, perhaps I wouldn't have addressed something that is vital for me to address in order to improve. So for each of you, that's going to be different. Now, I see here the negative that has been part of this journey between both of you. And again, you would know who. It's not a blame game, but yeah, very often, there's a reason we call it the runner and the chaser. It has been confusion. It has been someone going in all kinds of directions, losing their mind, losing sight, losing the clear view here of options. And it doesn't always have to be about people. Because seven of cups can sometimes be, all right, I go window shopping, it's 7 dresses or 7 suits, which one do I get. And oh gosh, I should have picked that one instead. Now I can't get my money back. Or it could be, oh, I was dating people, and at this time I was so popular that I just went from one date to another date. And or this could be someone that is in a nightclub for the evening, and they're like, it's like a drunk experience, and like, oh gosh, tonight I'm getting a lot of attention. And then you end up going with the worst one, because who usually is in the nightclub at the end of the end of the night? What do they say? Nothing good happens after 10 o'clock. So who stays in a nightclub to the end? The worst option. And then you have to remember why you are there to the end of the night as well. And you could be, no, that was just a one-off. Now, it's something about that. So both of you could have gone through life at some point being confused about options. But when you met each other, you could have been very sure of your person. That was the only person you invested in, and you decided that that is the one. But this person that you met, your counterpart, then they were on a journey of going through their options, which maybe the same happened to you at some point, even if it's in your past life. So the negative in this union has been the confusion, going for different options in life, being confused. Now, because of that, because of being burnt, even though it seemed that your person perhaps was the one having the most fun and the one that could pick and choose, and that seems like a great thing to have that options. But that wasn't a great thing, because that was a learning experience for this person. And now they're taking a knife out of their back because of going for wrong options. And you are taking a knife out of your back because of being hurt by them by going for the wrong options. Either way, you're both affected. Now, and to avoid, basically here it says avoid a third party situation. Avoid also hurting one another. That needs to be avoided. So again, in a twin flame union, there's a runner and a chaser, and it seems pointless, doesn't it? It seems pointless that a union where there's so much love and happiness and passion, that has all the ingredients, how could something like this happen? It is because two half of your soul sometimes is out of control. You might have all remember there is a phase of your life, and I think almost everyone has a phase in their life where you will do something and you think you take something for granted. Money perhaps, or friends or family. Everyone in our life would look back, and usually we remember that when we're going through a tough time. Now, for instance, let's say the inflation, the money, there's always a point of time where suddenly the world is like, okay, this is bad. Now this is bad. We thought it was bad before, now it's real bad. And then at that point, anyone that has been wasting money, throwing out the window and thinking, oh God, why did I do that? So here there's a similar situation. It's a similar situation happening in this union, where the positive is that your person, your counterpart, they are awakening to the pain that they are experiencing. And it's actually because they have been careless about this union, careless about how valuable the happiness, how valuable that, whether it was a moment or however, like it, how it unfolded between the two of you, the happiness that they've experienced, their soul, was on fire, connecting with yours. Their soul have never been more alive than when they're connected with yours. Even if their mind was going all kinds of other directions and they were led astray by whatever, with all the options, that's happened, and they are feeling pain because of that. Now it's saying here, to avoid going back there again, you must pull all the swords out of the back. Now, see, they're hoping here, and there is a hope from both of you, that these 5 of Wands, can they be removed? That can be distance, that could be third parties, that can be arguments, it can be many things. The actual environment around them at the moment and around you is saying here, you two should really invest in each other. And it's saying here for all twin flames. Now, twin flames can also be, it doesn't have to be a romantic interest as well. It can also be a friend. It can also be a family member. You know who this person is to you. And a twin flame is supposed to teach you something, and you only really know that after you've gone through pain, after you've gone through frustration, after you've been, battered and bruised, and also realizing what happens when you're not with your twin compared to when you are with your twin. Now, many are not with a twin as a romantic partner because they see, okay, this twin is hurting me and so on. So that can be also, right? But here I do see there is a twin flame connection, realizing that there is a lot you can do for each other. There's a lot you can get out of the journey. And again, it is for those of you that are thinking outside of the box with the union. If you are thinking mainly on saying, yes, I will only see the twin flame as someone that lives under my roof, under my command, and they behave, that is the only and if they don't do that, if I see them out and about doing everything they shouldn't do, then this twin flame, they are horrible. So of course you decide how that works for you. But here I do see it's going to be a point of time here where both of you, regardless if you speak or not, you do know what this twin flame have brought to you. You know what void it is you're trying to replace, what you're trying to fill. You know, your soul knows that, and here it is about you recognizing it. And the actual environment has never been more like, there could be, you have Aquarius in your chart, there is never going to be a better moment for, it's like two souls to realize what actually you can do for each other. Together you are stronger, together you can do more than any other couple. But if you don't have the opportunity, because again, as you all will know, there will be certain obstacles, and you could be saying, but, and also remember there are different twin flames and different counterparts and different unions here as well. And I would say sometimes, there is different twin flames resonating with different readings. But this twin flame here, and for many of you, this is actually about a friendship. Those of you that have a friendship, so yeah, a friendship that is romantic, friendship that was romantic, friendship that can be romantic, or just a friendship. And for most of you, of course, it is romantic, but it's giving me this message, so I have to share that as well. And it's saying here that this twin flame union, should you come together and get the best out of this union, you can help each other succeed, you can help each other recover, heal, and there is a lot of valuable a lot you can gain from each other, because both of you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot to give to each other. And even if you haven't the possibility to connect with them in person, see them in person, because most twin flames, they do live even continents apart. It's a message here that this is the time to connect. There is a source in each of you that if you tap into it, you can retrieve something that is very valuable that only a twin flame can give to you. So it has to do with the subconscious as well. And we're going to clarify their actions. It is that they say that you are a vital part in their life to get wish fulfillment. You are wish fulfillment. They look at you as abundance. They look at you as someone that knows how to live the good life. Their intentions is to improve themselves. Their intentions is to take action. So that is very, very positive here. For you, they're twin flames. Your intentions is to fill up the cup and love yourself. Fill up the cup and give so much love to yourself that you can also fill the void for your twin flame, that you become that part of your twin flame that you see as valuable as well, because they also have a good side and a bad side, and whatever is the focus, there is you, that is your intention. And we have here, what is unknown to you is that this person is going to express feelings. They're also going to tap into this union in a way they haven't done before. There will be a point of time here, whether it's 5D or 3D, where you are going to look at each other and say, I need my twin flame. I do appreciate and value, and I see how important my twin flame is. None of these options could give that to me. It's impossible, because it's only one twin flame. It is purely impossible. And your feelings here, there will be a point of time where you actually see the sun here shining. It has something to do with connecting with each other. For many of you in 5D, but you are going to connect. It's something about looking into okay, how you felt when you met them, what you feel they could give to you, what qualities they have. It has something to do with the journey. And for many of you, for those of you that are getting closer, this is a great time for union. But also here we have the Knight of Wands in the Fair. It is here for many of you, it is that you do look at your twin flame as someone that would hurt you and someone that is immature and will throw quite a few spanner in the works. That's what you fear. You fear that is no hope for them. But it says here, regardless of you must think outside the box on this one here, because the part of the journey that you are on right now, it is about really filling the void. It isn't really about thinking about the 3D, about opening up your house and let in a road rage, basically. It's not really about that. It is about healing based on two people in one. It's quite a spiritual concept. So it's not actually going to make sense for all of you. I'm picking up that for sure. You have to really think on a spiritual terms here. But everything is here. The universe is going to send both of your messages and say, look, you both have tried all these options. You both have hurt one another. Maybe one person have done all the hurting and running, and one have done all the chasing. Another person that's done all the chasing have found their own happiness and they are content with it. Regardless of the situation that you're in, the universe is going to tell you that there's a new opportunity. There will be an opportunity here to reunite. There will be also an opportunity here to see the value, to feel the value. The signs will be here. If there was ever a time to repair the friendship in this union, that will be the first place. It has to do with both of you looking at one another and say, we have a cup each. We have a cup each, right? And maybe both of you, there could be jealousy at some point. There is also often competition between twin flames. Two twin flames could be like, I'm not going to talk to you while you are at that because you think you're better than me. Or there is always competition between two twin flames, and it can be really difficult also to look at that shadow side and say, you weren't there for me when I needed you. And then one person would say, well, you didn't give me the praise and support when I needed you, because both of you need each other at all times. Whether you are successful or unsuccessful, you both need each other. There is no such thing as never needing your twin flame, but you will fill up that void by yourself. And that is the last part of the journey here. You have also an opportunity to get together. So because the obstacle actually isn't that big in this union, they are quite small. And I'm going to clarify. Now, yes, for those of you that want to, well, you will view coming together. Yes, it is as someone picking up the phone or reaching out. Okay, this person is looking how to do that, but they want to avoid being hurt themselves. They want to avoid hurting you. You want to avoid finding out that this person are intending to hurt you. Both of you are fearing the same, but both of you have this kind of mind about, it's like, okay, well, it will be foolish of me to even look towards them because, yeah, there is all these kind of thoughts, but it's actually, the thoughts aren't the obstacle right now. I don't see that it is. Sorry, I had to adjust the camera. So I would say I can almost leave the spread at this. It's definitely a U-turn in this twin flame union. It could come as a surprise to both of you. And I do recall, there has been some very bumpy road in the twin flame readings recently, but I don't usually remember details. I usually cleanse out just after reading. I erase everything. Otherwise, I will, yeah, there's different reasons for that. So I'm going to clarify here. I'm going to clarify. So, that they have the Two of Cups. Your twin flame could have a Gemini in their chart. Aquarius, and these could also be reversed. We have Leo. You could have Leo, Libra in your chart. But yeah, when I do twin flame readings, it's not so much about the star signs. You will know who your twin flame is. You don't need to know their star sign. If you do need to know their star sign to identify them, it is also to ask, why do you need that? You will know who this twin flame is to you. And again, we don't always know because there is a long journey and there could be other copycats showing up. But it is the person that will make you change the most. And it's not unusual either to be confused who your twin flame is. I mean, after all, it's not like you get a confirmation anywhere but your own spiritual experience. Or what we do know, it is a spiritual experience. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Three of Cups here as well. You view them, twin flames, you view them as your soulmate, but you also view them as they have other people instead of you that they give to, or they are busy having fun. You see this person as having so much fun without you, and you are saying, well, I also have fun without you. I have fun with me and my crew. But your person, they see a reason to celebrate. I pick up that they want to celebrate with you. They want to celebrate this union. And they want to reach out. To them, this union is always a happy place. They see you and them as very different. Cultural difference. The Ace of Swords on the positive message between the two of you. It's clarity coming. Breakthrough is coming. I see this person finally... Yeah. They're going through a struggle here with the Seven of Wands. In a struggle in a sense of they are questioning here, you know, they want to fight for this connection. They want to get up. They want to, they hope that the obstacles between you, they regret, they have, both of you regret what's happened. It's you know, there will be always one saying more than the other. But regardless of when we look back at what happened to us throughout life, there's always, so for example, if they were the one that put you, say, in the third party, or they were the one that ran, at the time as well, there is a reason why they're running, because you haven't evolved. It has to do with the soul. But then it in that context, it will, of course, sound brutal. Someone leaving you whilst your heart is open to love them. But was the heart open to love you? If your heart was open to suffer for them and them missing and you you know, being extremely hurt, because to be hurt has to do with a wound that we have not healed, that we only find out we have the wound when we feel hurt. That's why very often, maybe in our younger days, we can feel more hurt. Recall certainly myself in my speedy dating, I was going to say my 20s, how quickly I moved on, but it was always because of a replacement, and each time I was crying so much, but that was very often to do with missing my own family, because I moved away when I was very young. But that time I didn't know about that. There was no Dr. Google, and probably that was a good thing. But just to, you know, there is always a reason when we hurt. And you would say, of course, I will hurt when someone I love is gone. But if you hurt so much that you cannot get on with your day and nothing else makes sense without a person, that also means that you don't have anything else in your life that you love enough to not feel that hurt. And that is what every humankind is struggling with. And you might think that, well, if this person ran away from you, they ran straight into happiness. But it's not the runner that is more happy than the chaser. That is not the truth. Because to be confused, it is, yes, not the same pain. They might get out of bed and they might, run around looking for these options, but it's not even happiness that. It's not better. It's not better to go from an option to an option and being confused. Still, the soul feels dead. But it's worse for the person. It seems so. It's worse for the person that is, if you hear about meltdown, crying, locking yourself in, worst case scenario, going through, suffering. Of course, that seems worse. Of course, when you hear about someone in a bad accident and you have an open wound, you will feel sorry for them and you'll be like, oh my goodness, that pain must be excruciating. And you'll be like, yeah, I have to take morphine for it. And the morphine, it can make you addicted to the morphine. And the problem is that the same when you're heartbroken. Heartbreak is trauma, and if it requires strength, and it will really show you where you are in life when you're dealing with something like that, and that's what the risk is. So I'm picking that up. But I pick up here in this union that both of you have been overcoming difficulties, overcoming it's as if they are being confronted with, the problem with them was that they were so afraid of you hurting them that perhaps hurt you before. They were so afraid of putting their guards down, so they ran. I don't know how many of you have been in relationships where, and they say this as well, most forever people, they never get together on the first date. They most of the time they don't even like each other. It's because you can't, the love at first sight often happens, how often does it happen? It's very rare. Most argue when they first meet. Most best friends argue when they first meet. I recall meeting my best friend, which I'm still in contact with every day for 20 years plus, and we look very similar. We are both Aquarius. I remember I was thinking, who's that? What's that person looking at me like that? And she thought the same. It's and then my other best friend as well. It's like I was thinking, gosh, it's like you have sometimes a kind of an apprehensive attitude towards someone that is very similar to you. And I think with this union here, there was actually a love at first sight, but it was still an apprehensive I'm not going to put my guard down, because there will be triggers. There was triggers between the two of you, and certainly for them. You made them feel in some type of way that you were better than them, or that they have to keep their guards up. There was something within them. And that's what you don't know before you are in this twin flame union. But what I do see here, twin flames, it's very promising. A twin flame union always have a possibility to heal, to come together. And that could be surprising to you, because remember, you always have the possibility to heal it, and your twin flame has. And if they are your true twin flame, other half of you, there's always a possibility for twin flames to love each other, to come together, even if it at some point have felt like you hated them and there is no feelings towards them. They will always be a part of you, always. That's probably what will be most surprising to you here. That there is a possibility that you didn't see and perhaps didn't want as well. And perhaps they didn't want. It's not about this is never about force. It's not about force, and you will be like, okay, this is like Love Island. You have to reunite with your enemy and you have to spend the weekend with them. And you have to stay there and throw daggers on each other, and you'd be like, I am definitely not talking to you this weekend. Absolutely no way. I hate you. So this is something that is happening on the spiritual plane. Now, the environment around the two of you supports this union, and you might not be aware of that. it does support this union coming together. And I see here your person could receive a lot of positive comments about you and about this union, and they are like, well, you didn't tell me that before. Why didn't you tell me that? They were like, well, you said you don't want to be with them, or you were after someone, or you didn't listen. So someone here is pausing. They are pausing and asking. There is a change. And that change is unknown to you. It is a change. Now, the change within them, and that's what I want to say, that does not always mean that they are going to turn up to you on Monday and you're going to be convinced that now they are the one and you can just go straight to the shop and buy a wedding dress. But they are going through a big change, and they are looking at the union. They are connecting with the union, but you are turned away from them right now. They have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is their action. There will be a Tower in their action towards you. Oh, yes. And their intentions is the Magician. There will be a judgment here, a judgment call. There will be a judgment call here. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Why do they view you as, why do they view you with the 2 of Pentacles? They view you as someone that wants a powerful person, someone that wants a counterpart. They know that. They view you as someone that knows what you want. And their actions is to connect with you here with the 2 of Cups again. Them connecting with you, however, will create obstacles. It will create obstacles. One, they will have to face you rejecting them. Probably so. And that is the risk they have to take. So for those of you that are dealing with a twin flame that is contacting you and you rejecting them, that is set in stone. They know that they have to be bold and they have to... But their intentions is as well to use their tools. But for some of you, I mean, with this Magician and the combination, it is that, why haven't they used the tools before? They know it will be a huge change if this comes together. And they also know it's going to be painful because it's going to be a big change. They are taking the action here and to have this big change. But they are scared. That is for certain. They are very scared. You have the Sun, which is... Why does my twin flames, their twin flames, have the Sun? Yeah. We have the reverse. Restless, unfocused, burnt out, impulsive, no direction. Unpredictable. Disregard of consequences. So the happiness is over here on top of you. I am seeing here that for many of you, you feel that they are this way, that they are reckless, restless. They don't care about the consequences. That's how you view them. You are viewing them as not giving equally, that they are giving to others. You are viewing this person as not contributing to your happiness. You are viewing your happiness as your happiness, and you are viewing them as chaos, and you are viewing them as they are not giving equally. You feel that you have been generous to them and not the other way around. See, the negative here, it is that unfortunately, because of this confusion that they got themselves into, there was a misdirect activity, no passion, uninspired, no motivation. See, that could have happened to both of you when you don't connect with each other in this union here. And again, I want to say that to you as well. In the near future, you are going to find out what it is that caused you to fall off your own wagon because of this connection. Even though you're finding your own happiness here, but it will be addressing something that is difficult. Yeah. Here, how you view them is that it's that this person, they are recovering from something. There's a third party. You are going to view them as such. Yeah. Many of you view this person in the practical, well, in the 3D, that they are married, that they are in a relationship, and you view them as, not healing the pain, or staying stuck. So you can be very surprised here when you see a different, action than you thought is their situation. Your intentions is to have rapid positive change. You feel here that there has been too much loss. This connection, maybe it blocked your creativity. You felt emptiness, and the self-love was really hard to find. And it could be for both of you. One of you is not always going to happen at the same time, but it's fear. This fear of repressed emotions is, it's wanting to avoid it. The foundation is here for two people to be in the 4 of Wands. There is planning, progress, making decision, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. And underneath the deck, again, we have the 4 of Wands. You could be dealing with a King of Pentacles that has been married before. They have perhaps a business. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with your twin flame is not that person. That's the person that is coming towards you, someone that can offer you wealth. I feel that your twin flame here have struggled with finances, so it might be someone else. Yeah, okay. So you have two people here. You're on the crossroads. You have two type of relationships coming towards you. They offer different things as well. And regardless, however, it's saying here, twin flames, is that it's something you need to address that is very difficult. That has to do with your own involvement as well. Something that you've delayed, something that you haven't taken action on. Maybe you have been dealing with a lot of confusion as well, illusion. There is exhaustion as well. Someone here is struggling. Yeah. Someone here is struggling with that. There is someone here struggling big time, and that is looking at how you have managed your life. They are the one looking at you, especially for how you have managed in life, how you are the creative one, how you stay on top of things. You might not feel that that's where you are, but that's how they view you. I need to go and find another deck. Okay, 2 seconds. So, wow. You could be dealing with, they could have water elements, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We also have Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn. Could also be two different people. For many of you, you feel that constantly you have to fight for this happiness, and for many of you, the happiness actually involves avoiding someone that you feel could come in and cause chaos. But you are going to, there is a healing that you will receive from your twin flame, because they are also evolving and changing. And maybe you didn't think that that could help, but yeah, it is. A spiritual connection, it is going to be what pulls you together. There is also an ending that was delayed. An ending was delayed. Someone was in the wrong relationship here. So with the Ace of Wands, yeah, it's something that you don't see yet. With the Moon, it's hidden emotion. So yeah, this could be a Cancer. You don't see this coming. You don't see this communication coming. Someone here is searching for you, your twin flame, searching. They could have Pisces, Aries in their chart. Very much searching. And also Cancer. Also Aquarius. You don't see this yet. Yeah, a significant healing is going to be present in this union. It will shock you. Their involvement will shock you. They are single. There is a win. They know they have to take things slowly. They want to invest. There is a Tower moment happening. Right, so around them, a Tower moment is what is bringing them to their knees. A Tower moment is what is bringing them to their spiritual awakening. The Judgment here and the Ace of Swords is that crown being sent from the sky to someone's crown. And actually, I wonder, I have seen the crown chakra, I don't know, yeah. It's being sent by usually someone being brought to their knees. And you will be shocked. You will be shocked. You are definitely not expecting it, but it's happening right now. You don't see it. You feel a positive change coming towards you, but you could also pick up the energy from their side here, the Tower. But the Tower is actually the best thing that could happen to them. It's almost like they're even happy to have this Tower happening to them. It's a bit like being in a job you hate and then suddenly you get fired and you're like, oh God, but I didn't want to leave because, or you were in this friendship that you are so loyal to, but it's so difficult and suddenly that is out. Or there's something here about the Tower that is very positive, is bringing them to their knees. And because here it's coming, they're aiming from this Tower. When they're brought to their knees, they have no choice but to fight for what they want, and that is going upwards. They have to hope. They are hoping here for forgiveness. They're hoping because it's going to be temporary. And the environment here is because the universe is saying Ace of Wands is the outcome. It's that you will have no other option to go towards your twin flame. Because again, there's always a runner and a chaser, and there's never really a good reason to run. Very often the runner is because of jealousy, competition, and being triggered. And why? That when the chaser again was open to give and love, it doesn't make sense. But the reason of the twin flame journey is being the spiritual journey. Of course, it is because that is what's being captured here. So it's very interesting. The counterparts are coming together because the part that was running, that was resisting, the counterpart that was loving and giving and have evolved, they realize they can't be without them, but they want to evolve as well. So it is two people, of course, evolving, but coming together to give each other this healing. But yeah, we have here abundance, positive mindset. So manifesting gratitude and bliss and blessings is important right now. Union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. So that is here for you, dear twin flames. We also have the truth. Truth is being said. It is evaluating the past along with the lessons you learned and understanding what needs to be top priority. Usually it's only in really tough times or anything being pointed out to us, okay, what we want to fight for and what is top priority. And doing so will enable you to forgive and accept and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. It's reminding you here that a significant change must be made in certain area of your life. Don't make hasty decisions here because we have the reckless energy. But don't make hasty decision to achieve your happiness. Take your time. You need to evaluate the choices. Be careful and have a wise judgment, because the steps that you take will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. So again, the Judgment card here is here. Financial and material changes, challenges, losses, maybe you're losing things around you. But you're going to realize that you are resourceful and a spiritual entity. Everything changed for a reason. It's not meant to be a punishment, whatever happens. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. A positive question to ask yourself is, what did I learn from this and how can I avoid it in the future? So there's some lessons to do with finances that is coming up as well. So it is taking a look at, very important things. Here we have the Mountain. That is also saying here to be careful, very cautious, but be cautious. Sometimes placing a dragon symbol facing your front door could be protection as well. There could be relationships here being fizzled out as well. So it is that be careful, very selective, be cautious at this time. This could be a time where you tread lightly and there is some sensitivity around the situation. So it is a time for cautious. That could be around your abundance here. To tread carefully for a little while there. And for all of you, it's going to be different as well. Cancer, and we did see someone with Cancer in their chart as well. If you're feeling tossed by waves and battered by anxiety from those around you, dive down deeper and find calm below. Float in the ocean or of collective consciousness and feel cradled, nurtured by the divine. So we have also the Moon, which is, the Cancer, I think is ruled by the Moon. So there could be kind of abrupt energies around you, because we have in your environment, there could be, again, there are people with opportunities that's trying to win at all cost. And that's what you want to avoid. People that you can tell around you that they are not really having a best interest. So it says dive deeper. The 5th house of passion. Let your light shine. Let it be a gift to the world. Your instructions are to play, create, love, inspire, and be glorious. Bring your inner adolescence out to play, but watch that it doesn't get stuck in a self-centered place, swept up in the thrill of creation. It's anything that activates your heart right now is going to be very helpful to you. For many of you, again, I see your twin flame realizing that they must continue to break free of this change and continue to seek this union. But for you, you could even be saying that you are trying to avoid them and move forward with someone else, and you could also have some obstacles in your life situation. But either way, whatever happens here, it has to do with necessary change that has a spiritual extension that is going to be valuable. It's regardless here. Remember this with the twin flame, you don't always end up in a relationship, but this journey, it is necessary to be reactivated so that you can evolve. So you can even go towards the person that you want. Again, it has to do with you. It's very much the energy in the world at the moment is that use the twin flame journey to, it's like ground yourself. If, again, this could be an unconventional twin flame union where your twin flame is of the same gender, and you are, I can never know that you are straight, you want a man, you want a woman, or you are gay, and it's the opposite. You have a friend that you know is your twin flame, but this twin flame have triggered you, but there is also a reason for that. Like, you will not be with your friend, but your friend is your twin flame. So this is very much around, there's very much finding out who is your twin flame. For many of you, again, there could be an unconventional situation that your twin flame is the person that will help you evolve and to reach this abundance, to reach the relationship that you always dreaming of. But only a twin flame can reactivate something that you have to heal, that is quite raw and painful. For many of you, you could feel right now in the next few weeks in July that you are being pulled back somewhere you thought you've left a long time ago, but it's only for a moment. It's not there to last. You will pick yourself up again, because now you have healed, because now you do love yourself first. It's very much of a freeing yourself. Finances and career could be an issue. Clearly decide what you want is coming for you. Honeymoon, deception, that could be around you. Thief could be around you. Yes. Keep an open mind for a soulmate. Bad health here. Official person. Give your relationship a try. And passion. Reconciliation. So that is on the cards here. A thief could be around you. Actually, we have there could be protection from, again, this twin flame. Strange things are happening around you at the moment. Twin flame. And again, the journey is picking up. Yeah. Okay, so we have, if you have Earth in your chart, this could be someone you were married to that is going to resurface in your life. If the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is a couple, so there is throwing away the burdens, coming together. If you have Aquarius in your chart and Earth in your chart, this reading could specifically be for you. Now, there is also here something is being hidden. Someone is suddenly taking action, but not everyone that is taking action have something good for you. Someone here is desperate as well. Unfortunately, there is some kind of energy like that around you. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands as well. There is someone here that's trying to cause problems here with the Death card. A Leo could be here. There's you going through a transformation. There is some old wounds coming to the surface here. I see a marriage ending. I see jealousy. I do see chaos erupting behind the scenes. Yeah, and it's something to do with bad health. If you're dealing with a twin flame that has bad health, they're wearing a false mask. So the Tower is striking them to go through a spiritual awakening. Like it's hitting them real hard here. There is like a lot happening that is unknown to you actually. There is people trying to reach you here. Twin flames trying to reach you, but they know that you have gone through transformation. You have this inner strength. You have a strong intuition. There is quite a bit of chaos going on around you, but your intentions is the Sun. You are going to strive for your happiness. You are the Empress all by yourself. Many of you could have Leo in your chart, Virgo in your chart, Aquarius. I'm getting also Pisces, Cancer. Actually, Cancer is coming up. So you will see, like, there is magic happening to this person because they have possibility here to change, but you might not see the magic. You might not see the magic of this this then, because you see this person as, again, how you feel their energy, chaotic. You see them as the Five of Cups. You see them as causing chaos. You see them as playing games. You see them as being in a relationship. You see them as never saying sorry. You see them still as being exactly the same. But they are not going to be the same when they complete this journey. That is the only thing you have to know, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to welcome them in, because this person have to go through a very, very painful experience. There's two couples here collected. So there's one couple that is two fire signs, okay, quite karmic. That's been on and off for some time, and that is happening a change here. And there's another couple as well. I feel you have two people around you, but only stay focused on your own journey at this time. The sun, so it says only stay focused on the happiness that you see as happiness around you, but there will be messages coming to you. There will be messages, but again, you know now that this person is going through a significant change. This significant change is going to be very, very uncomfortable, and you're going to witness someone go through pain, or you even going to be the one saying no to them. That is necessary for this person to go through a change. That is highly necessary. So who is the King of Cups? The King of Cups in this reading. Who is the King of Cups? Yeah, the King of Cups have left someone, or someone have left them. There is deceit and stress in this connection. So all this is happening on a distance. Here I'm seeing that it happened due to money. I see as well that you are going to say, well, I told you so, or I could predict this. There's going to be very much you standing on a distance, watching someone go through this pain, but they have to go through that to go through a change. It's not your responsibility to take care of them. So that is the most important message here. Your task is to tell them no. Your task is, see, the Knight of Wands, they come to this, see here, they come through there, and you could probably, if you're on the other side, you say, okay, I'll make a bridge for you. They're like, I don't have bridge, I don't have any resources, come and get me. But this is not for you to, it's not your task. It's not for you to rescue this person. Yeah. You're going to watch this person fall. That is going to be, again, a success for you in a sort of a recognizing that you were right. You're going to witness this person's tower. There will be a lot of situations here as well. You have a Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's couples here. Someone that you know from the past. This person. You have two people around you, you know. Yeah. You have two people around you. A lot of people are going to go through stuff that they will try to impact you. But with a High Priestess here, your intuition is saying that I knew all this all along, because I'm staying here. And my intention is to remain the Empress, to remain strong and in my happiness, and remain looking forward. And their solution to the problem is definitely going to reach out to you. But again, stay grounded, stay focused on your happiness, and stay, this is again a very much of a spiritual chapter for you that has to do with this twin flame, and where you have to think outside the box. What you are here to teach them something now. They have been teaching you in the past by giving you pain, by them coming into realization about this twin flame union, how valuable, where they want to be. That realization for them is going to be painful, because you are the one that is going to not allow them to be in your energy the way they think that they can be in your energy. You are not going to be their mentor and say, okay, you stay here with me until you are good and ready to go. So there is magic here, is because they have an opportunity to evolve when you say no. Because the way you say no, it's not unfair, it's going to be because of their energy and because of if they haven't evolved. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that is, and they simply have to get other people off their path. But that is also, you know, they can't hide behind the excuses of that. You could have several relationships coming towards you at this time that wants to reconcile with you. There is a purpose for it. It's not actually, it's not going to be or someone that is not like an online dating app where you're like, oh gosh, finally this person's back. It's a bit deeper than that here. It's much deeper than that. You're going to see a lot coming to the surface. There's going to be an awakening. It's going to be wow. There is also you here by staying this positive mindset, gratitude, bliss, blessings. There is abundance coming after a very difficult time where those that you are protected as you face challenges, but do remain cautious. You will see thieves, you will see people act reckless, you will see people acting in their own interest, you will see people acting like in front of your own eyes. They could try to take something off you, but you are protected. You are not going to actually lose something, but do stay guarded here, because there is here a thief with bad health. There's deception here. Someone is wearing a false mask. So very, very interesting chapter. This is for you. Dear Twin Flames, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I am doing personal readings, so you can reach out. Just go through the description box. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend.